Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my 12 question tag video. So I was tagged in this video by Bossman1974. Bunch of questions. It was one of the sort of question videos going around YouTube at the minute. Just basically asking a few questions about you so you can get to know me. If you want to get to know me, if you don't want to get to know me, bollocks to you. Skip on, jog on. You still here? Right, crack on. Right, first question. So I started YouTube, I think about February last year, so it was like February 2016, February, March type time. I was originally doing it with another guy. We didn't end up carrying on, shall we say. But that will be answered in the next question. Right, so I've always had boxes for, I don't know, I've been getting like subscription boxes for like 2.5 years. I started off with Loot Crate, and then I started just getting like loads of, right, past Loot Crates I looked at like, unboxing videos like I create, thought yeah that looks awesome, started getting it and they were shit. And I'm like, what's going on here? I don't understand this. Since I've started subscribing they've gone downhill and they don't seem to have gotten much better, or should I say they just don't appeal to me. Then I came across Nerdblock, and then I've been getting Nerdblocks ever since. I started off with Nerdblock Classic and then I saw they did the arcade block, so I had to get that as well. So I think I got Nerdblock Classic, and then I got the following month I think I got the arcade and that, and then eventually it ended up. So I was getting Nerdblock Classic, arcade, sci-fi, horror, and then I also got My Geek Box, Infinity Crate, Pop in a Box, Toy Box. I had 8 going at one point. Anyway, sidetracking. Reason I started doing YouTube is I got my Nerdblock Classic really early. And I went to have a look at spoilers, because I used to look at the spoilers. I didn't care, I just wanted to know what I was coming, and I used to divvy up and give people what they wanted. So some of my friends, if I knew, like, at one point I wasn't really into Halo, I didn't really care for Halo, I'd never really played it. That's all changed. So one of my mates at work, he was really into Halo, so I got a, I think I got like a little Warthog or something, like a Mega Bloks thing, so I'd give it to him. Anything I come across which I knew a friend liked, I'd give it to them. So, you know, yeah, and I used to do that. So anyway, got this box really early, looked up on YouTube, couldn't find any reviews, and says, fuck it, let's do our own. We just started doing, we were looking at, we were doing the Game Shack. So we had a website, we did news, we started doing a few reviews, and then we started doing a few video reviews, a few other bits like. So anyway, we incorporated unboxing into it as well. We'd got YouTube on the go, but we'd only done a bit of streaming. So anyway, we incorporated unboxings into it, and I think the very first one I literally just did it with my webcam on my laptop. If you want to go watch that video, just for crack actually, if you go to my like main page and look at most popular videos, you'll find it there. It's like it's the top one in there, like it's got like about 1,500 hits, something like that. And that was the first one I did, and I was like, yeah, this is ace. And then Nerdblock decided to switch companies to like DHL, or Canada Post, and from then they just went wank. You know, it was taking, you know, before they'd take something like 3 to 6 days, and normally they'd ship the UK and international ones 2-3 days earlier. So sometimes, if it was shipping on the 15th, you were getting it on the 15th. And that happened a few times, and I wish I unboxed for them, because I'd have had some really good hits. And since then, it's gone downhill. Anyway, waffling like mad now. Next question. I don't know actually what my favourite video is. I'm quite proud of some of the streaming things that I've done. So if you go check out my Hyrule Warriors, I'll put up a little screenshot. Check that out. So I like to create backgrounds. I like to do something a little bit creative. You know, just something like that. I'm currently working on some other ones at the minute. I've now, my capture card, I have this, what's it called? I don't know how to say it. Is it Hauppauge? My box for it's up there, so that's what I'm looking at. I think it's Hauppauge HD PVR2. It's shit. For whatever reason, I can't get. And yes, I've looked for loads and loads and loads of remedies, and I've tried every remedy, and I can't get it. I'm just going to have to save up and get a better one. But there's more important things like a Nintendo Switch and new sofas I need first before I get one of those. Yeah, I have a Switch on pre-order and Zelda, and yes, I will be streaming that. So anyway, what was I saying? I forgot. This is my mind. I lose track of thought so much. It's unbelievable. Anyway, capture card. And yeah, so finally I can use OBS. So I can now just stream straight off with one click, and it's so much easier. Setting it up with that is a nightmare. And I couldn't use the frames. So if I wanted to use the frames, I'd have to edit them. I'd have to record the footage and then edit it into it. But now I can just set that straight off. And I can have me edited into it, like, and you know. So if you go back to that previous picture which I just showed you, I'll have a game there. In the background I will have something different, so maybe I'll have like Splatoon, and then at the bottom screen I'll have me as a video. And if you want to talk to me, you can talk to me. If you want to tell me I'm shit at the game, tell me I'm shit at the game, and I'll probably answer you back with a fuck you. I can think of. Do talk to one a lot. That's VickyoxoT. Me and Vicky chat quite regular. So, yeah. My favourite animal has to be my dog. I'm not going to shout him now because he's like laid right at my feet. And if I shout him now, he'll jump up and he'll be fussing me and it'll do my head in because I'm trying to record this video and shit. So, yeah, favourite dog is my dog. B-E-N. I'm not going to say it in one go because he'll jump up. B-E-N. He's a Staffy. He's a rescue dog. So if ever you need a dog, make sure you go for rescues. Don't go buy one off somebody else because it encourages breeding, and you don't really need to be breeding at the next because too many dogs need rescuing. So go rescue a Staffy. They're awesome dogs. Yeah, so he's my favourite. I would have to say my Gamer Shack Orange at the minute. I'm kind of like a bit mad for that. I don't know why. I have t-shirts in it. I have a hoodie in it. I'm going to start getting a few more bits of merchandise. If anyone is interested in having some merchandise, there is a website which I use to get my t-shirt from. You can buy straight from there. You can buy your design straight from there. So if anyone is interested, I doubt you would be, but ask me and I'll sort that out for you. Lots of holidays, but hands down my favourite one has to be when I went to Spain with 5 women. So that's like 5 women and me, and they're all beautiful women. I think I have a decent picture I can put up for you. So yeah, check that out. There's 5 women and me. So, you know, I used to walk into the pub, and the guys used to call me pimp, they call me the player, because I was like, everywhere I went, I had 5 women in tow, or I had 5 women in front of me, or whatever. And obviously, you laid out on the beach with 5 women. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. 5 beautiful women. Hands down, favourite holiday. I can't really say because it involves somebody else, and somebody else watches these videos, and if I tell that goal, then somebody will find that out. So keep an eye on future videos. So I have a Logitech C9, no, it's not the C925, it's some Logitech one. It's not the C925 because the C925 is what I want next. It's like just a 720 webcam. Nothing special. I only bought it cheap because I was just doing unboxing videos and it was better quality than the webcam on my laptop. It cost me like 20-25 quid or something. It just did for now, and I'm still using it because it's not a bad cam. I just have a couple of basic, let me just show you, like these lights, and then I have those kind of on me, and that's it. You know, I just angle them slightly So they shine off a light above me. I've got a light above me there. And yeah, that's it really, that's all I use. I have, I have Movavi Video Suite 15. That's not a bad little thing. I think it cost me like 30 quid. Because I got it on some sort of deal or some sort of offer. And it's done me alright so far. Like, I like watching some tutorials on it, and then obviously I can pick up other ideas and then try and make my videos a little bit better. So if you go back to look at that previous video, the very first video I did, look at that and look at some of the other videos I've created, and you'll see they've come on loads. So like I've got intros now, you'll see my videos are framed, I've got an outro video, just little ideas, and I'm constantly thinking of making things better. Like last year I got a little bit miffed with doing videos. Boxes not coming for ages, so I'm getting shit views. And at the end of the day, I spend a lot of time doing it. And yeah, I don't get my boxes just to unbox so you can see. I get them for me. But when I'm going to the trouble of doing it, and I'm getting like 25 views, I've spent probably like 2 hours, 2.5, maybe 3 hours doing a video, and you've got like 25 views. It's sort of like, fuck this shit. What am I wasting my time doing this for? But I do kind of enjoy doing it as well. Like, it's good for a laugh. I just enjoy crack of doing them, like, and I like doing something somewhat creative. But you know, let's say originally why I started doing this was because I had a potential to get some really good views, and money making aspect of it. There is, for me, there's next to nothing to make. You know, you've got to be hitting thousands and thousands of views to even begin to make something decent. But I've been doing this for near enough a year, and I don't even think I've made a tenner. So, you know, obviously I'm not doing it for any money, I'm just doing it more for fun. But it does get to a point where you're spending hours and hours putting loads of your time in for nothing. And I speak to my friend Vicky, and she spends hours and hours doing it. And I feel at times, like, you know, I look at some of the views she gets, I think how much effort she's put into that video, and to create content, and next to no one's watching it. And I just feel at times, you know, why do we bother? But I know she does it for the love, she does it for the enjoyment of it. But at the time, I sort of think, if I was putting that much time and effort as she does, she puts in a lot more than me. And then, you know, it's a bit worthwhile, not worthwhile, should I say. But anyway, rambling again. Next question. I don't know really. I don't really have any sort of overly favourites. I'm subscribed to quite a lot, but I don't really think, oh wow, I've got to watch this person's content today. They've got a new video out. Stop what you're doing. No, nothing like that. I do quite like Angry Video Game Nerd. Some of his earlier ones were pretty good. I used to like a lot of the skits on that. They were pretty funny. Boogie 2988. Some of the Francis stuff's okay. Recently, it feels a little bit forced. It's not as good as it used to be originally, but I like the guy behind Francis. I like Boogie himself. I think his name's Steven. I can't remember his surname. Whatever. But yeah, I like Boogie as the person. I feel he's a rather genuine guy, legit guy, and I respect his opinions and thoughts. A lot of them often mirror mine. So you know, I quite like him. Who else? Obviously, I watch a lot of other guys on here, so I watch Bossman's videos, I watch Shaky Geek quite a bit, obviously my friend Vicky. Who else? Nobody else massively springs to mind at the minute. But I've got loads of subscribers, and you know, I just flick through various random videos now and then, but I can't really think I have like a massive one potential huge favourite. I just have a collection of favourites. Is that in life? Or is that within YouTube? I don't know. I suppose one of my biggest successes is having a daughter. One of my biggest fails is getting divorced. We'll leave that there. So, yeah, because that could become quite a rant. I ain't even going there. So, thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up. If you want to elaborate any further on anything that I've said, feel free to comment below. I believe I have to tag 3 people in this, so I'm just going to tag Ur Geek, I'm going to tag VickyoxoT, and I can't think of anybody else, so I'm not going to tag anybody else. In fact, let's tag that British gamer. I forgot about you. Let's tag that British gamer, and we'll see what he has to say. Anyway, I have some boxes coming in pretty soon to unbox for you guys, so stay tuned, and hopefully you'll get to see those fairly soon. Thanks for watching. See you again soon. Cheers now.